Rosario, Argentina lead their respective sides out of the tunnel. Lucho Acosta, Leo Messi, they are lined up now for the national anthem. It's Inter Miami, fresh off the Leagues Cup trophy, hoping to make an Open Cup final. It's FC Cincinnati hoping to do what they couldn't do 6 years ago, and that's get through the semi into the final. It's the 108th edition of the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup. It's time for the national anthem here at TQL Stadium.
Please rise for your hands for the posting of the colors by the Union Township Police Honor Law.
Four, you can tighten up on her four.
Performing the national anthem tonight, please welcome Janet Clay.
Teams are set to go. Coaches taking their own different paths to get here. Tata Martino in charge of Inter Miami at the World Cup with Mexico. He was just hired in the last couple of months here, 2018 Coach of the Year, when he was still with Atlanta. Just guided this club to its first ever piece of hardware in the Leagues Cup. On the other side, you have Pat Noonan, who has completely revitalized this FC Cincinnati club, in addition to his general manager, Chris Albright. Terrific love affair that the fans have here in Cincinnati for their club. And they hope that tonight is the night that somebody knocks off this train that has been Inter Miami since Messi, Alba, Busquets have joined. And it would be a fitting story if it would be this FC Cincinnati side. The little engine that could opposite this freight train that has been Inter Miami. Pat Noonan has lifted this trophy 3 times himself as a player. You know, he'd love to do so now as the head coach in charge of FC Cincinnati. Devin, you've been there every step of the way, monitoring this club from USL up through MLS. Everything changed when Pat Noonan and Chris Albright took over.
They had a vision for sure, and they came right into it and said, listen, we need to start from the ground up. Once again, even though they are a couple of seasons in, and they did a really good job defensively of compiling the components to come their direction in 2023. But lest we forget, this is a team in 2022 that turns their heads on the attacking side of the ball. They scored 64 goals last season. They haven't exactly had that luxury this year. That's probably the biggest question mark right now.
Starting 11s for these teams are very different from the ones that you would have seen in the quarterfinal about 2.5 months ago. For FC Cincinnati, 9 of the 11 are the same. For Inter Miami, Devin, only 4 of the 11 out there started in their quarterfinal against Birmingham Legion back on June 7th. It's a drastic difference for this club.
It's a very different team, and you and I were just talking about it coming on air, that you've got 12 players either through season-long injuries, loans, or departures to another club that are not in conversation anymore. So let's start with Inter Miami, what the visitors bring to the table. You're going to get a tactical switch here. They're going to move into a back three. We see the debut of Tomas Aviles in the center back spot next to Krivtsov and Cabal Miller. As you move forward, here's what you want to keep an eye on. You know you're going to get speed on the outside with Alba and Yedlin, but